Hello, hello. And another day, get praise and worship. Get praise and worship today. I finally found something to do. I have just recently got off. Um, yeah, I'm under probation at a new job. Can't say what it is as of yet, but we can wait till our probation. I won't jinx it. But Lord's willing, Lord provide, prayer and worship, all that jazz. Woo! Listen, I have to give praise to the big man upstairs and also my wife. Because every time when you go through some things, and hardly you don't have that much support from other people, mind you, I do have certain support from certain individuals that try to help me, especially with employment. That's people who I know, well, yeah, people who I know way back when. No new people. It's like all old folks I know from way back when, even before Canada. So shout out to all those who try to help me in any way possible. So the big mind came true. So let's hope this one sticks, at least for the time being. Verse for the day, Romans 12:12 of the New King James Version. Rejoicing in hope, patient in tribulations, continuing steadfastly in prayer. Oh, they be looking. Anyway, so thank you, Lord. Got something to do. Anyway, something I was supposed to talk about from a couple of days ago, and it actually, correlates to today in certain ways. Unemployment, not a good thing, and also trying to claim for unemployment benefits. I tried to claim for unemployment benefits from national insurance. I don't have my card. I need to go get the card I got when they got stamped. Because the situation is you're supposed to go to NIB, any one of those, and they give you a form or whatever you have to get down the labor board. The labor board gets fill it out, stamp it, give you a card, and you're supposed to get back to NIB, and then they give you a claim. Say they'll give you the claim, the money in a couple weeks, probably 4 weeks time. My situation, not so much, because I was waiting almost a month and a half. Didn't get nothing when I called back. The one lady told me on the phone and say you're not qualified, eligible for any employment benefits. I was like, really? I've been like working since I was out of school, and I've been, contributing. I have a claim. Even when COVID happens, that was my company, Royal Caribbean Cruise Line, big ups. They assisted me with unemployment benefits and stuff like that, and with Royal Caribbean, with NAB, National Insurance. But I never actually gone in, willingly claim it and everything else. So that's like a big thing. I like, wait. So the lady told me, say, the reason why is because you have to make 53. Hold on, I think I wrote this down in my notes. I think it's 52 or 53 continuous. Yeah, 52 continuous contribution week. Contribution. In other words, once a week. So that'll be like for a whole year. Yeah. And you have to do it continuous for like. Okay, let me just. Yeah. You have to make 52 continuous contribution nonstop for the whole year to be qualified for unemployment benefits. So I was like, keep in mind it doesn't carry on, but we can get to that. Keep in mind it was like 52 weeks, like overall. Like once you then contribute to national insurance, you qualify for it. You're like, no. As soon as you get a job, after you've been in a job for over a year, if you happen to lose that job, then you qualify for it. So my mind is like, so what happened to all them contributions I made all them years ago? You don't qualify for them. No worries, bye money. So it's like, she's trying to explain to me, tell me, say, like, how would you feel? You get, like, tell me this makes sense. You come to the job, get a job, and You got like could be in the job for a little while, get terminated, expect to come and and claim employment. It's like kind of she asked me a question and like I really wouldn't know how to answer it because my only experience would be from here in Canada. And so I'm going with 2 days. She's like, well, let's see in Canada, and I want to say obviously, right, but I trying to be like, oh, my wife. Hello. Apologies. Yeah, when the wife calls, you gotta answer. So it's like continuing with the story, at least continuing with the situation. My whole thing is, if they're saying you have to pay contribution of 53 weeks, okay, 53 weeks, pay it, and that's it. But if you tell me, you only have to pay 53, you have to pay 53 weeks with a job, and then after you lose that job, if you don't go back to, if let's say now, I have to pay 53 weeks for the new job. After that job, then you can claim unemployment benefits. Fine. But they're telling me now all the money from your previous jobs is not accountable. That is free money for them to do whatever they want to do. So it's like, okay. So I'm thinking now, it's like, what happened if you had a job, right? And go into a new job, but a new job closed down or, went bankrupt or whatever it is. And it just happened to like, now you don't have a job. So if you go and claim it, it's like, you're screwed. So I could understand that he's saying if you just made the full year of benefits, you're not a problem. But all they're saying is, it doesn't matter how much money you contributed, it doesn't matter how much you contributed over years, it doesn't matter if you never claimed, but that money didn't go on, don't hurt your head. Now, unless they lie to me, unless I was not supposed to get no money, well, I don't know why, but, being Bahamian, and then I someone told me that during COVID, that a lot of foreigners was over here, or some people who have jobs, including Haitians, that they did not get paid for unemployment benefits during COVID. So it's like, So my mind is like, what the hell going on here? And then it's also boils down to saying like same thing like what it is now, like Xbox, like those who have work permit or who have work permit. And of course, you have work when you're still paying national insurance. But then it comes down to Xbox, and most of their work permit or job thing was only for like 6 months. So that's a loophole right now. When you work for 6 months, then you got to go home, then come back. And ain't no continuous. No, you got to go home. Oh wow. But even if they over here and they still spend national insurance, even if they go home for a month to come back, that's still continuous. Unless they have it designed in the contract to say contract over, that's it. Then you got to start a new contract. Even if you start a new contract, you're still employed from the company. So this contract should be you still paying national insurance. So it's like, I don't know. The more I think about it, right? The more I think about it, is like, it's designed to take your money and say, screw you. Again, it could only be just me. Now, I know some people might say, like, no, but this dude probably lying. He probably get money from national insurance and stuff like that. Well, here's a kicker for you. I have not received no money from national insurance since I have been unemployed, since I was terminated from British Colonial. And I always say it's always good to have your receipts on everything, because if you're seeing something and you don't have nothing to back it up, you're just talking. And why is this taking so long? So that's why when the most they talk, I try to have, proof or evidence, have my receipts. Because again, if you have nothing to back it up, you're just talking to hear your mouth talk. Because without proof, you ain't making no sense. Still waiting. So, yeah. I still trying to wrap my head around it. But even when it comes down to Canada, their system solid. Ain't nothing to worry about that. The moment you start, you go and apply for unemployment or assistance. That's it. Now again, I show up most people saying, like, babe, this is that's solid. Why you come home again? I missed home. I missed the weather. I missed certain structures. I missed people. Because sometimes they miss them catch a joke. There's cats they know a joke when you say it like off the top. Like if when you say certain things, they automatically understand what you're saying, and it's kind of different because again, it's a different culture. Uh, and the thing about it is, Canada have a lot of different cultures inside that city. No, in that country. Canada's a country, not a city. Have a lot of different cultures. So when they have different cultures, different mindsets, different thought patterns, a lot of people will not understand your thought process. Even here at home, a lot of people still don't understand my thought process. And that's okay, because they still know how to switch it up and, relate to them or put it out there so they can understand. It almost boils down to to sum it up, is a commercial which involves Kendrick Lamar, where he was talking to two gentlemen. It started off with one gentleman talking about how he was playing dice. And when you just listener, he's like, this dude is mumbling about some stupidness because I don't know about that culture. And then when Kendrick Lamar reiterated to the other guy, to the white guy, no being racist by the way, the guy is white, he break it down for him and in terms that he understand, plain English. Then the businessman, the white man, he told him, say, okay, and he break it and he tried to give him advice in business terms. Now, a lot of people wouldn't understand that because that's not their culture. But Kendrick Lamar of both cultures understand both parties, so he's easy to interpret to both ends, which he did. Same thing when it comes down to culture. If you don't, you have to understand it. If you don't understand it, you have to break it down so they can understand it. Same thing like language. Mind you, I do not speak Spanish. I do not speak Spanish, nor do I speak Creole. But I know certain things. And of course, you could just, when you got to say something to someone, you're able to break it down so they can understand it. Or vice versa. And okay, so okay. I really wish I had my Android, because Android I could just switch this camera around with no problems. But because I don't, I have to do it like this. So again, October, nothing. September, nada. August, we have right up and down. Colonial salary, right up and down. So I have not received right up and down. I have not received anything from NAB. Just to clear it up. Now people say, "Why you put all your business out?" Easy, because when I talk, I want people to understand I'm telling the truth. Plain and simple. Because if you don't know, is when you live in a country where everyone lies, or people just believe other people, not because they tell the truth, because one, they's their boss, or two, they like to kiss up. If you don't know what kiss up is, it's a serious thing. I don't do that. I never had a point of doing that. If I cool with someone, I respect you, yeah. But I must literally suck up to you. Why? For what apparent reason? One, I don't like money like that. Two, possession money only lasts for a certain period of time. And that's it. And honestly, if I respect you enough, I can tell you if you're doing wrong. Some people who see someone else with position, they just like see someone doing wrong because of their position or because they want something from that person. They say, he ain't doing nothing wrong. He doing something good. No, that's foolishness. And anyway, I can leave that alone. That's a story for a different day. Like I say, Long story short, apply for unemployment, didn't receive it. Find out that you have to pay for 53 months to get it. It does not roll over. So anything prior to your old job, you're not going to get it. And they're only paying you up to 13 weeks. That's it. It's not like it's continuation. Only paying up to 13 weeks. So again, with all contribution you made prior, yeah, they just cut that one off. So bye all your contribution, your money, stuff that is what it is. I don't know. Unless it's just me. I'm just saying. Unless this is a funny joke. Whereas someone that say, "But don't pay that dude no money." Everyone else straight, but I'm not straight. And trust me, you have some people over here who like who's do that. You do have some people over here, and everyone knows they have people who in position, certain places. There's like they jack you up, but simply because they don't like you. I ain't really know it in my head. But yeah, yeah. Anyway, that one over. Thank God, Big Man, for looking me up, and we saw things go. Deuces. Also, correction. I have one person who to shout out for assistance and hooking me up. That would be Mr. Hold on. Keep pressing this button. That would be Mr. Christopher J. Farrington, the Assistant Labor Officer from the Ministry of Labor and Public Service Department. Yeah, he called me, told me to if I'm interested in employment. He sent me he sent me to the place to go for the interview, even when it was raining that particular day. And they called him to inform him what is what, and he was reasonable. He's working with me, so yeah. Because a lot of people just don't care. So I can say this the most part, he did his job good. Shout out to him. Yeah, give people their flowers, no matter what. They do a good job. Tell them to do a good job. And the fact is that he sent me a email stating about the employment, congratulations. So that's a very much nice touch, very, very much nice touch. Because I was online, but they're talking about saying how some job, not job, I think it's job employment, but some HR departments, when it comes down to employment, whether they just ghost people or just the people already get hired, you don't need to say nothing, whatever. But it's good just to remind them, say, hey, I'm glad you get straight, everything else, because that does make the person feel somewhat appreciated, like, hey, I rooting for you. So that's a good thing. Even if the person didn't get the job, it still be, a little bit courteous. And some people's like, man, that's bad news. But we all are different. So I would say shout out to Christopher J. Farrington. Thank you again. May God bless you and your family.